PMS. As I told you earlier, this is a trial version. We have a lot of limitations in the trial version compared to the paid version. Anyway, let us explain how the setup module functions. Same like when you buy a new mobile phone, normally everyone will personalize the phone by changing the wallpaper, by changing the username, by changing the pattern lock or the password, whatever it is. So same like that, the PMS also there is an option to configure or personalize according to your hotel or property. So at the beginning itself, normally the setup module will be used by the IT admin. You can see various options in the configuration module. As I said, it's a trial version. The options will be limited and the options to change will be also limited, but still they provided various options. So you can see the first one is hotel configuration, where you are normally doing all the setup of the hotels. Like there's an option for define the currency of your country, the time zone you can define over there. Then there's a property setting page where you can add the name of the hotel, the date format which you want. If you want to add anything else, or there's an optional name here, there's an option for that. Then there's a system language setting over here where you can select the language. Then there's an option for hotel forms where normally we can set our registration card, we can set our confirmation letter, guest folio can be defined along with the logos, or there is an option for customized form here. If the hotel is having some customized form, they can upload over here. So it's an option for that. Then there's an option for key lock system where you can set the key lock system over here. You can add new key lock system here. Then there's an option for internet booking engines. You can select or activate the internet booking engines over here. You can see the next option is online travel agent direct connect. If there's any online travel agents, you can add that options over here. And finally, the channel manager you can add over here. So that's all regarding the setting of hotel configuration. Then you can move on to forex configuration or forex setup, where you have the options to set various foreign currency exchange rates over here. You can see there's a currency US dollar set here. If you want to add more currencies over here, just you can add it. For example, if you want to add pound, just give a code for that, add the description over here, and the daily exchange rate can be added over here. Then there is an option. The next option is a room setup. You can see there are by default 12 rooms set over here. It's not by default. I created the rooms for the training purpose. So on the top you can see there's an option for room type where you can add room times. Let me tell you, if you want to add a standard room, just give a code standard over there. Then you can give the description there. Whatever the description standard, will just give standard double. And when you just click add, that room will be added over here. You can see the number of room is 0 because we didn't add any rooms right now. Only room type is added. So once you close this, you can go to room features. If you want to add any more features here, you can add. You can see there are some predefined features from the software: Wi-Fi, balcony, in-room sale, bathtub, mini bar. If you want to add some more features, just write the feature over here and click add. That will be added over here. So let me show you how to add a room number. I'll just take an example of a room number 114. You can see, you can select the room type over here. We added a new room type, standard. We can click the standard. If you want to add any room features, you can add the room features, or you can add the room features later, or no need. It depends. If there is any connecting room, you can just give the number. You can just give the number 112 is the last number. So there is a connect. You can see the standard double. See here, 112 connecting room is 112. Once you save, you can see the room is created. Let me see, there's some problem. Okay, the connecting room number doesn't match, that's why. Anyway, now it's saved successfully. So you can see over here 114, a new room is added, standard room description standard. You can see the features over here. There is no connecting room. We try to connect the room with 112. Actually, it's not near to that one, that's not connected. So there's a date over here when it is created. And if you want to edit this room again, you can edit the room. Maybe you want to change the features, you can edit the room over here. So I hope you got some idea regarding room setup. Then the next one is rate management configuration, where you have the options to add various rates. We can see there are two rates created over here. One is rack rate and the other one is discounted rate. If you want to add more rates, you can add by clicking new. You'll get a new option for adding a rate. So we don't have the rate for the standard room. Maybe you can just try creating a rate for the standard room by creating STDR or something like that. You can give the description over here. Standard rack rate. If you want to select a market, we will just try overseas travel agents over here. It's a start sale on 26th and the end date you need to just maybe give 2 or 3 dates over here. So here's the option to add the rate for that particular room. Just go for standard over here, click the standard. For the standard travel room, you can decide the rate. Maybe you will go for a rate of 9,000. For the 2 packs also same rate, 9,000. If you add one more packs, maybe you can charge a rate of 10,000. So that's all regarding. If you want to add minimum length of stay, you can decide maybe 2 days or 1 day, whatever it is. Maximum length, it's not compulsory, but certain rates you need to select this minimum length of stay. Especially for the discount rates, there should be some minimum length and maximum length. So here there is an option you can charge room charge excluding tax or whatever it is. You can just add that one. So just click save. Rate will be saved. So the new more rate is created. You can over here standard rate, a standard new more rate is over created there. Now the next one is user configuration, where you can add many users over here, like adding the new, if a new staff joined, you can add a user over there, username and password you can create it. Same user role configuration, there you can see various user roles in the property. So various rules and the various user roles and their provisions. You can see the front desk agent is having, he can view task, he can edit the task, he can view profile. Same like the IT admin is having all the provision. Front desk manager also has all the provisions to edit the PMS. It depends. We can decide over here each role what are the provisions they should have to use the property management system. The next one is profile configuration, where you can see or you can configure or set up the required data of a guest profile. The next one is reservation setup, where again you can decide what are the data you needed for creating a reservation. You can configure according to the hotel policy. So this is basically what we create is we will be seeing on the reservation module over there. And finally there is a setup for cashiering. You can see the first one is there is an option for tax. If you want to add any tax, you can add the tax over there. Then there is a transaction code where you can add any transactions, F&B breakfast, F&B lunch. If you want to add the transactions, you can add the transactions over there. And finally there is an option for payment type, where you can add any payment methods over here. So I believe you got a basic idea regarding setup module of a PMS. I'm not telling that this is exactly the same way in all the PMS. There may be, it's not maybe, there will be lot of difference. There will be lot of difference on other PMS. It depends on the PMS. Anyway, the setup module basically looks like setting up or personalizing your property or hotel like this. Thank you.